Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we'll be discussing about OneDrive site. We do get several cases if we're working as an Office 365 engineer, wherein our customers or our clients reports that they have deleted a user a while ago, and after that, for some cases, few admins do take care of the backup of the OneDrive files and everything, but some of the times the backup is not there and they need to restore a deleted OneDrive site. They do not require that particular user, but they do require the data in his or her OneDrive site. So we'll be quickly proceeding with that steps which we need to take care in order to restore a OneDrive site for a user. So first I'll create the scenario first. So I do have this particular user and this is his particular account which I am signed in with, and this is his OneDrive. For a test, I'll quickly just create any file because there is no file added on this. Alright, so I've uploaded two files here. So, and this is his OneDrive account. Now I'm going back to the admin center and creating that particular scenario wherein this user is not in our environment anymore and it has been deleted. All right. Okay, so user is being deleted. Now we'll quickly go under deleted user and the scenario which I was talking about in that we do get users like they are deleted, like it will be available here till 30 days, right? But some of the times, as I mentioned, that user might be deleted 6 months back, 1 year back, or maybe 2 year back. So for that particular scenario, if the user is not listed here, so we cannot restore as well, right? So on that cases, how we can restore a site, that we will be discussing today. So I'll quickly check because we have just deleted, and as we all know, in this particular deleted users list, we can restore it as I just mentioned, but we cannot permanently delete it. It will be automatically removed from here if we are not restoring this user in 30 days. Okay, all right, so user has been deleted. Let's try now to refresh and sign out and sign in, see if we can access that user account. Okay, so this was the user Manish at itwala55.onmicrosoft.com. Manish at itwala55. So now it is saying the username may be incorrect. Make sure you type it because the user is not exist in our directory anymore. So now one way is if the user has been deleted and it's already been like not more than 30 days, basically it's under 30 days period, we can simply restore it and then he or she can log in. That user can log in and log into his or her OneDrive. Second thing is, suppose if 30 days passed, this user will not be visible here. That scenario, we can restore a OneDrive site through PowerShell commands. And we have to connect with either SPU service, and we can also download SharePoint Online Management Shell, through which we can run few commands and we can restore a OneDrive site. So I've already downloaded that SharePoint management shell. I will open that with administrator. There you go. And for those who would like to download, they can simply type SharePoint Online Management Shell download and they will land to this page and they can download it. I will also attach that link in my description. So once we are here, we have to connect with the SPO service basically. Okay, so now it is asking for the URL. Now which URL is this? Is this our SharePoint site URL that it's asking for? It is actually asking for our administrator SharePoint URL. So we'll go back here and we will find our admin of SharePoint. Make sure you're logged in with local admin account while performing this. So this is my admin of SharePoint. So what I need to copy, I just need to copy till.com, sharepoint.com. Okay, so I will copy this. I'll go back here and enter. Now it will try to authenticate with my SharePoint site, try to communicate with that, and let's see. So it will ask for the account that needs to be selected and then password prompt. It is possible you may get password prompt if you're signing in for the first time. I have done this multiple times, so maybe in my caches or in my cookies the token is still there. If you understand the concept of token, I hope you got it. So now I'm signed in with SPO service. Just to check if I am in, I'll run this command. Okay, so this is all my sites, like that means I am connected. It is showing me all my sites which are available. So now we need to restore that particular site for Manish. So make sure you get the OneDrive site URL at least, so that we can restore it. I have already copied the OneDrive site URL, and now we have a command how we can actually restore. First we'll quickly check if that site URL which we are supposed to restore, is it actually deleted. So to check all the list of deleted site, we have to run this particular command. Now I'll just run this one first. So as you can see, this is the list, what all list are actually, and this is for SPO particular sites which are being deleted. You are getting all the list. If in case it is possible you may not get, if you have instantly deleted a site, it is possible you may not get the proper list. So to run that again, I will try to put my identity as well, which I am actually looking for. Okay, so now there was no error. Now let me try to access the site for test purpose if I'm able to. Okay, it is giving me an error. That means the site is not available. Now I'll try to check one more command. Since we are connected, so we can run another command which will include only personal site. I will put the pipefl to check the URL because we need the format with URL actually. Okay, something is wrong, sorry. it should be FT. For some reason it is not providing me the detail. It is possible that since I have just deleted it, it is not sharing the details. Let's remove the 5FL and then no, it is not. Let's try to restore it. It is giving the, let me try to access it one more time. Okay, let's try to restore it, then check the behavior once. We'll run restore SPO deleted site and identity would be this. Unable to find the deleted site. Okay, so in this scenario I believe the site is not yet deleted, or maybe something wrong with the URL. Let me cross check. Alright, so as we have checked, the issue was with the link itself, but the link was not working properly. So let's try to access that link one more time. Okay, the specified list, and that means the site is not available for now since it may be deleted. So what we have to do now, we have to run the command to restore SPO deleted site identity. This is our identity. So I'll correct the link. This should be the link. Let's try to restore it now. Okay, so no error message. That means the site has been restored. Let's try to access it now. There we go. So now I can access this site. Okay, so this site can be accessed with the particular user who is actually a member of that particular site, and been a member and has any site collection admin role. So for an example, this is my admin account, so admin can access. But what if someone says, hey, I am not able to access it, and suppose admin is also not added to that site collection list, and admin is also not able to access the site even after restoring it. Okay, so for an example, I will quickly check any other user if he or she can access, and accordingly I will share the other command how we can get the access properly for other users as well, and how we can give the access. So I have one user, Jonathan33. I will try to access this site with the account of Jonathan. Okay, sign out. Sorry guys, too many accounts that I have managed, so I get confused. Yes, this is it. I have put the correct information. Why it is not taking this? Why? Let's try why. Something was missing, probably. Okay, so now I'm signed in with this. What is it saying? This user does not have permission to access the resource. As you can see, this is the resource which we have just restored, right? So maybe you guys thinking that we have restored the OneDrive, then it should be visible, but yet we have some permissions which we need to give access to. If you need to give access to any other user, you can run the command which I'm now running. Okay, so it should be SPO user. We will put the site, and then here we have to put the site URL, which is this. We are giving access to this site URL. Now the question is to whom? So here it would be the UPN, the user principal name of the person whom you're giving the access to. So this is the person. So I have put the information here. Now the permission that we are giving, collection admin. Now from here you can change the permission as enable and disable, and for that I'm giving the permission to Jonathan to access that site. We will be putting true. So again, let me check if something is fishy on my, or I just forget this all the time. Sorry for that. Okay, this was it. Alright, there we go. It was just that backslash issue. So this is the command, and now I can see this particular person is a member. So earlier Subin was able to access this. Now I will try that scenario as well. I'll put this one as false. So this is the same user. Let me check the UPN. Here we just have to change this, and here we have to change this. So now what I have done is, earlier Subin was able to access that site. Now I have removed the permission from Subin and I have assigned the permission to Jonathan. So now let's try. That's interesting. So this is this site. We'll try to access the site, and I'm logged in as Jonathan right now. No, I am not. That's strange. Let me sign out. So it takes a couple of minutes or maybe 5 minutes to implement all the settings, and especially on my machine on the same browser I log in with multiple accounts, so sometime it happens. So I'll sign in with Jonathan. I'll put the password in, and there we go. So now I'm signed in to Office, and now I'm going to the site. This is my site. Let's see if I'm able to access as Jonathan. Alright, so I can access as Jonathan. Now let me switch to Subin, since I have removed the permissions of that OneDrive site. So let me see. I can, so as I mentioned, this glitch which happens if you're using the same browser. Let me switch to another browser and then quickly show. Here I am signed in with Subin. Fair enough. Let's try now. Okay. See, earlier this particular account was able to access that resource, but now since I have removed the permission, as you can see here, false to this site for this user, it's not working. Okay. So this was whole and soul about this. Yes, we do get multiple errors in PowerShell because a simple dot can make a huge difference in PowerShell. So this is it. I am sharing a link on the description with all the articles that you can follow and reproduce the issue. If you have any other questions in mind, please do ask on the comment box. Thank you. Bye. Take care.